Monsieur le Président Macron, Monsieur le Président Sassoli, Monsieur le Premier ministre Costa, Mesdames et Messieurs, chères citoyennes européennes et citoyens européens, ladies and gentlemen, this is the task and the opportunity ahead of all of us. The conference is for all Europeans to debate a shared vision of what we want of our union. Of course, I'm conscious that there's always skepticism and cynicism wherever Europe debates its future or launches a project of this nature. So we must ensure it is not an intellectual policy exercise or a closed political compromise. We should be honest that the conference is not a panacea or a solution to every problem. And we must listen to all voices, whether critical or complementary, and ensure that we properly follow up on whatever is agreed. But I do believe that this conference is a real opportunity to bring Europeans together and to rally around a common ambition for our future, just as previous generations did. And we should also not underestimate the power of good that it could do for people individually and for society as a whole. The point is that the European Union must be whatever Europeans want it to be. Of course, the start of the conference is not the time to predict or prescribe outcomes, but there are certain dichotomies and issues that we should attempt to resolve. For example, some feel Europe is too close and too involved in their lives, and for others, it is far too far away and too remote and too detached. This is an opportunity for Europeans to help find the right balance. For some, Europe is too institutional and mechanical in the way that it works. This is an opportunity to see how we can simplify and make it more down to earth where it is needed. For some, the narrative of peace is not as compelling as for others. This is an opportunity to help build a new common purpose for all Europeans. We see how important that is when we look at the world around us. Globalized, but fragmented, full of contradictions and confrontations. It reminds us of the importance of a shared sense of purpose and that none of us can go it alone. The pandemic has been traumatic for people in Europe and around the world. It will be a formative part of so many lives and of so many parts of society. And like all trauma, we need to find a way to talk about it if we want to move beyond it. And there is no better way to do that than by offering perspective, hope, and the ability to change things for the better. And this is why I believe it is such an important moment for young people in particular to have their say. This pandemic stole more than a year from them. It stole experiences and emotions that every young person needs. It stole fun and friendship that shape people forever. It stole opportunities from them to grow, to learn, and to take risks. And more than anything, it made so many people, old or young, feel anxious, lonely, and simply less in control of their lives and their future. For the first time in a generation, more people worry that their children will not be better off than them. This shows that we need a new form of solidarity and social justice between generations. My view on this is that Europe has always been at its best when it is reverse engineered. We are at our boldest when we first set an ambitious goal or have to act out of necessity, often without competence or precedence. This is the Europe that rises to the challenge, the Europe that just does it because it needs to be done. It is not so long ago that the environment was a fringe or a peripheral issue for the European Union. But it is now the most central issue for our generation and for the generations to come. À nous de continuer de le faire. Merci et vive l'Europe.
Dankeschön. Danke sehr, Frau Präsidentin.